So as we all know, the Operation Snowball game mode is finally out into Pixel 3D for Christmas, and this mode is absolutely insane, yet it is very hard to beat. So today's video, guys, I'll be giving you the best of the best tips which I got for you guys from my personal experience on how to actually get through this mode and win. So let's just get straight into it. So starting up with number one, and the most important thing, at least in my opinion, that is going to be getting an actual good squad, which requires, guys, to actually have a good clan where you guys have good members, with people who are online very frequently and everything along those lines. Because when I was playing this with randoms the other day, just one of my friends and randoms, because there wasn't too many people online, this mode was impossible to beat. We died at, I believe, 6th wave. Like 5th, we struggled so much against the monsters, and we just died after the train just got destroyed. So that's definitely very bad. Anyway, getting to the next thing we have is focusing on your own loadout and actually encouraging your friends and other people to get a good loadout. And now it's time for me to give you guys some tips on the best loadouts and everything on those lines. This is just my personal opinion. So, the way that this needs to work is you guys need to get yourself the best area of effect weapons and weapons that shoot fast. So starting with the primary, of course, you guys have to remember to have a good automatic primary, and you need to have the ability that you can shoot without wasting any ammo, which I believe requires you guys to have pretty damn high modules, the kinetic ones, I believe that is. And the weapon that I use myself and I would recommend you guys the most is going to be the tactical Scorcher. It's a very good weapon. If you guys don't have it, try to get a weapon that sets opponents and the monsters on fire, because that's definitely going to be a good choice, and it's going to damage them more over time. Next up, we have the backup. It needs to do high damage, and you have to, or you are not able to have any backups where you can jump around with, such as the pulling cycle, so that's definitely not an option. As a backup, you can have something like the fake pistol, because it does high damage, and it's going to be good for the opponents and the monsters which have a lot of high health, and maybe even bosses, of course. The next weapon we have is going to be a melee, and I only pick in two choices. You need to have a melee that heals you very well, such as the heroic EP. You might not have the time to heal yourself, but when you are in a close situation where you have to fight the monsters with your melee, the heroic EP is going to be a good choice. But if you need to move around the map, which is also important in this game mode, use the double cashbacks, which of course have 100 mobility. Anyway, getting to the next weapon, we have the special. I suggest you guys to either get yourself a weapon with area of effect, or you can get yourself the flamethrowers or the Thor's hammer, which is probably the best one out of all of them. Like, it works out very well, and it kills enemies very fast and all around the area and everything along those lines. Anyway, the next weapon we have, the next category, I mean, is the snipers, and I only suggest two snipers right here. First up, we have the bubblegum sniper, which of course makes the enemies freeze in a place. Like, they can't really move, because it's basically like the sticky the sticky gadget which just sticks you to the ground. And another weapon we have is going to be the crystal ball, which is so good. It shoots enemies all around the area where you actually shoot this one guy, and it's just going to rain the ice. I guess I can call it the ice, and it's also going to slow down the enemies in that area, which is going to be very helpful when the enemies are trying to get through you. Anyway, the last weapon, the most important one in my opinion, it's of course going to be the heavy. I suggest a lot of heavies. Of course, heavies with cluster bomb, area of effect, but I suggest the grenade launcher, which is also very insane. It basically works like the nuke, which is amazing. And the next way we have is the instigator. Like, when the enemies walk into the ammo, they just can't really do anything. Like, when you shoot into a specific place, the enemies just die in there straight away. We need cluster bomb weapons such as the Christmas ultimatum as an example, or the earth spike spell. They both work, and they are very good. Next up, what I want to talk about is the gadgets that you guys should pick and the upgrades that you guys should pick. I definitely think as a gadget, you guys should always focus yourself on the nuke. I think the nuke is going to be the most important gadget out of all of them, because what the nuke actually allows you guys to do is to first destroy the enemies in a specific area. If like an area is crowded, which does happen a lot of times, you guys can just throw the nuke and all of them will die, and the other enemies who walk into it will also die very slowly, or it will do them a lot of damage, which is a very important thing. Anyway, when it comes to the upgrades, I really suggest you guys to get the upgrades that favor you guys the most, such as getting bonus armor, getting bonus health, and something around those lines. I personally pick myself to get myself more armor. I mean, not armor, ammo, because the ammo is probably one of the most crucial things in this mode, because you run out of ammo like super fast, especially on your heavy and sniper weapons, and of course the primary. So you guys really need to focus on getting yourself as stacked as you can when it comes to ammo. And one more thing, which you guys, I definitely would tell you guys, if you want to stay alive for a long time, definitely increase your armor. I personally increase ammo, and I also increase the area of effect by 10% every time I get the chance. Anyways guys, that's all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy this video, please let me know in the comment section down below. What is your own loadout? My personal loadout is going to be looking like this, as I'll show you guys on the screen right now. I think my loadout is pretty damn good, and I think it would definitely do me well. I was playing this mode, unfortunately I failed because some of my teammates slightly messed up, and we also have one random in the game, but that's fine, it always happens. I believe there's also a glitch which happened in this mode, and I'll make a video about this probably tomorrow, or we'll see what I'm gonna do. Anyways guys, if you do have anything against what I just said, let me know in the comment section. Let me know some of your tips, because that's just from my personal experience. And yeah, that'll be it. I'll see you guys next video. Have a great rest of your amazing day. Peace out.